Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm gonna giving you a story about a girl who I used to say was my best friend. Now, no. So you guys, in this story, I'm going to tell you how that guy is controlling me. Right now, I've blocked her. He's like the main character. When I'm doing something, she's supposed to be the main character because she'll should alarm me. So let's get into this video. I'm Ajay. So this girl, I don't want to say to like reveal her name and stuff like that, but you guys just be careful out there. There are a lot of people you find on the internet and you like just start saying that they are your friend, but you don't know their like personality and stuff like that. So this girl in the village where my grandma live. So in I guess in 2024, I went in Ushago and I found this girl with her cousin and her little brother, and then we like started knowing each other so good. So now in 2026, there's an argument which started. I like in 2026 when I got my first phone. I mean my second because the other one was stolen. So when I got my phone, I opened an Instagram and you guys go and check it right now. I opened the Instagram and I call myself Juliet 173 is all of this. So you guys are like so hard in like Instagram, and I wanted to know to like chat with her because I always wait until December until we talk with her. So I like chatted her like hi, and then she was like hi, and then I was like, are you Lucy? Are you so and so? And then she was like, yes. Is it you, Juliet? I was like, yes, it's me and stuff like that. And we also have a boy who is live in the village. We also text with him. So that boy was like, Julie, do you know that this and this is in an Instagram? And I was like, yes, I do. I saw her today. And then like on let's say like 3 days ago, because this is the second time we are like breaking our friendship. So like 3 days ago, we like give me a minute, guys. So like guys, like I guess it's 4 to 3 days ago, we like started an argument, just a stupid argument. Like I think it was about my boy. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that, but this boy who I talk with in Instagram, hoping my no one in my family is seeing this. So I actually like talked to him. So like Lucy, like I told Lucy was like, she give me the IG name of not Lucy. She's not called Lucy. I'm just saying her name. She's not called that. She Her name starts with K. So I was like, maybe you could give me her. She was like, maybe you can give me her name, his name, and I can maybe test for you if he's good. I was like, sure, bear, why not? And then he tested that boy, and that boy was okay. But Lucy, but that girl, let her call her Lucy or Layla. Let her call Layla. So that Layla actually like after like some hours of me approving that the boy is okay, he went and she like started disturbing him so much. She was like, maybe you should FaceTime, maybe you should do this, and that boy was like, no, no, no. I just want me and Julie friendship to be okay. But that girl was, I don't know if it's jealousy or whatever that was. I don't know, and I don't want to figure it out. But however she was, I didn't like it at all. That boy texted me and he was like, that girl of that friend of yours is like disturbing me and stuff like that. And I was like, sure, maybe you can screenshot me the message. Maybe because I'm going to put for you the screenshot here. And then he screenshotted the messages, and then he was like, your friend, oh, he's doing this, he's forcing conversation. And then I went and asked that friend of mine. We said her name is called Layla. And then I asked her, why are you texting that friend of mine? And then he was like, that friend of yours has red flags. Like, I don't like his personality. And then I was like, he's my friend, not your friend. Why are you like forcing conversation of how his personality must go and how it must not go? And then she was like, Julie, me, I know you know me as your big sister. Julia, I'm the one who's supposed to be telling you how you're supposed to be and stuff like that. Then I was like, what? You're not supposed to be telling me how things are supposed to go. I'm the one who I'm supposed to learn by failing. And then she was like, oh my gosh, Julia, you're so annoying me, you're boring me and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, what else do you want me to do? And then she started calling me names. Do you know those names? I was like, okay. I started calling her names too, like the B word, the A word, the D words, the O, the B word, the A, all of those words, you know them. And then she was like, oh my gosh, Julius, I don't know what, I'm going to block you. I was like, me already blocked you, even I don't know how you're reaching me. And then I don't know, he confronted a boy, that boy who lives in Chicago. I don't know, she like confronted him to like not be my friend anymore or what went on. But before that, this friend of mine, the boy who I'm talking to in Instagram, he was like, oh, how was your day? I was like, it was not good. Why? And then he saw my post in Instagram, like, why was your day not good? I told him about how me and my friend like just had just a rough ending. And then he was like, give me a second. I can fix this for you. I was like, okay, you can. I was like, cool. And then he started talking to him, and then the boy was like, the girl Layla say that you must apologize to her. I was like, but I already did apologize to her, but she was just calling me name. And then he was like, we're going to say it again. And then the girl unblocked me and I blocked her. And then she like tell me, if it wasn't for that friend of yours, hey. And me, I was like, if it wasn't for the post I posted, hey. And then she was like, which post? I tell you, I already blocked you. Can't see anything that I'm posting in my story. She was like, okay, send me. I sent her the post, and then she was like, you're the one who's starting the apology. I was like, no, I'm not the one because I'm not the one who want this relationship to be back. And then she was like, okay, but start even if you don't want it. And then I started the apology. I wrote it, the apology. And after I wrote it, she like hesitated to post to like put her apology. And then I was like, oh, I just been fooled here. But after 4 or 5 minutes, he sent me the apology. And then we were like, yeah, I want to be friends again and again. I was like, sure, why not? Yes, your best friend again. And then I just thanked that boy in Instagram how much he has like, helped me. And then after some times, we entered with the group chat like FaceTime, and then I was like, that Layla, are you going to come in the shower? Go and stuff like that. I just the confidence just came back on how I used to talk to her. So it was like, will you not? Will you not? And she was like, sure, why not? There. And then we talked for like 2 3 minutes. And then the next day we talked well, which was yesterday. We talked so smoothly. But yesterday, she was like, Julie, I don't like this boy of yours. You see the red flag and stuff. She just started the thing again. And then I was like, oh, we're going to talk tomorrow. I'm already in bed. She was like, okay, cool. In the morning when I wake up, I told her, hi, morning, and stuff like that. Because that's what people do. And then she was like, hi, I'm good. And then now it's like 6 there is something, let's say at 1 at 1 she was like, Julie, I don't like this boy of yours. He's doing too much. He's so much red flag. I don't know what. He's just not a good person for you. I was like, damn, like, who asked for all your opinions? No one asked you for your opinions. And I was like, you know me, I can date anyone I want because you can't control me. It's just that I'm young, I can't date. He's just my friend. What's wrong with you? And then she was like, oh, Julie, I'm trying to protect you as your big sister, and you're doing what. I was like, me, you can't control me. I have my own life and I can do whatever I want with it. And she was like, oh, Julie, you like pretending and stuff like that. I was like, I was like, I'm not the first one to pretend. And then she was like, imagine Julie, even I feel bad calling myself a girl because you're embarrassing us. Well, you guys, did I embarrass you? Did I embarrass you? I didn't embarrass anyone. She was like, even I don't want to call myself a girl anymore because of how you are doing. I think this friendship of yours with this boy is just all red flag. I was like, I'm a kid. I'm a kid. I'm not looking at red flags or anything like that. I'm not. I'm not looking at anything like that. And then she was like, oh, Julie, me, I'm trying to help you, but you're just doing this and this and this. And then there's that boy from the village. He created another like group. And then we entered in that group. We started talking well, but that guy just started. Aliwaka too. I don't know what happened. He just started the flame with cold wood because I'm not in the mood of arguing. I was just in the mood of just saying bad words. But I controlled myself. I don't know how I didn't. He was like, stupidity, something like that. And then I was like, wow. And then I was like, now are you mad at me because now are you like mad at me? Are we still friends? And then she was like, Julie, I was using you. I'm like, do you think I wanted to be your friend? Do you remember that day in Ushago? You were like, Julie, oh, I want to borrow your clothes and stuff like that. And I gave you my clothes, young girl. And then she was like, Julie, I was using you and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I don't care, brother. Oh, I don't care. I don't care at all. And then she was like, I was using me and stuff like that. I was like, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised. I can tell you were using me because I was giving you my clothes. I don't even know. And I'm not ashamed of saying that. Even if we are going to be back as friends, I'm not removing this video in YouTube. Let it stay. And I don't think soon we are going to be doing that because I blocked all the accounts and all the groups and I don't want anything about them. So she was like, actually that friend of yours, that boy in Instagram, actually that friend of yours, when I look at him, I just saw a girl and I was like, bro, I can't see a mirror in that profile. Why are you seeing your boyfriend? There's no mirror in that profile. I told her that and they were like laughing all weirdly. I was like, okay, and then I tell that boy, just toka tu hizo group zote zenye walikuwa wamekuweka. We got out of those nini, we blocked them. And that girl, if you're watching this, I don't like you. No, I don't. Even if you go back as friend, no, I don't. And even if we are going to solve these things today, I'm still posting this video. Yes, I am. And hoping for the best for you to find me. At least me, I have a best friend. Do you know I have a best friend, you guys? Can you guess? Come on in our class, yetu unajua best friend yangu ni nani? Can you guess? She was like, oh, Julie, I was just saying you. I was like, you are? I didn't know. Like, damn. Wow. Like, you were using me? Okay, now I have something to tell my mom. Oh, because on Saturday we always go to talk with something with my mom. So at least I have a tea to tell her, you know. Thank you so much, you young girl, for giving me an idea for a video. So just hoping for the best with the new best friend who you're not going to be getting soon. I'm pretty sure of what I'm talking about. I know you think I'm mad. No, I'm not. I'm not your mirror. Why are you looking? You girl, young girl. Hey, wake up from that dream. And we're not friends anymore. Even if we bring back things together. No, I'm not your friend. And I pray that God is going to forgive me of what I'm saying right now. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying in what's in my heart and how it's coming out. So that's all I'm supposed to say today. There's nothing else, imagine. You young girl, you need some manners. You're just a grown up, but you're acting perpendicularly. Like, Anywho, guys, that's the end of the video. If there's any more details you want, please tell me in my Instagram and I will tell you everything. I'm also in TikTok, Juliet.nya.